How's the going, guys? Mutemwa back again with another tutorial. So guys, I know it's been 2 weeks I haven't uploaded a video. Of course, we have to pay the bills and stuff. Anyway, so guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, you can see we are here in Photoshop. This photo I haven't done anything in Lightroom, so that's why you can see up here it's 8-bit image. So guys, we are here going to retouch this image and just retouch, color grade, just make it look nice, because I like how the colors are popping already, but we just need to work on the skin to make the photo look amazing. And what you can see, I had actually cropped this image to the Instagram size, and that's why you can see these black parts on the sides of the image. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, let's say, circle this right here like that, and then I go to edit, fill, and then content aware. That way it will copy from this area and it fill to that area. Like it will just stretch to fill that area. Same on this other side, just this way, and then like that. Then edit, fill, content aware, and boom, there you go, perfect. Now the next correction we'll do, you can see this right here on top of our hair. You can see how this hair is let's say going up. Like, I feel I should reduce it. I'll just Ctrl J once, then go to edit, then liquify. What I'll do, I'll just drag this and zoom in. I'll just drag this inside a little bit like this to just reduce that, like to make the hair more straight and stuff. Just zoom out. Yep, I guess now you can see there's that like flow of the hair from this side to the other side. So far I feel so good. Then say okay. Guys, you can see before, after. Okay, the next thing I'll do, of course, I'll now remove all these blemishes before I do frequency separation. So I'll pick my patch tool right here and then just draw and drag. You can zoom in your image as much as possible to just make so that you can see the blemishes better, and just draw outside the blemishes and drag it to a cleaner area. I'm trying to remove the visible ones. The rest I can just remove after I'm done with frequency separation, because I always feel like frequency separation is the best method of skin retouching, and even the faster one, because dodge and burn, global dodge and burn really takes so much time. And if you're doing commercial photography, let's say not actually like fashion, it depends on how much time you have or how many editors you have. But for me, as if I shoot and edit myself, I prefer using the frequency separation so that I can deliver to as many clients as possible, So yeah, and I have to retouch all my photos. Because there's just that signature look I've created for my brand, and I always want it to maintain. So yeah. You can see how I'm trying to remove the most visible blemishes to just make sure when the retouching, the retouching can be very smooth. Dunduru. Okay, sorry guys. Yep. So yep. So guys, of course, I take some time before I upload a video, but as long as you're learning something, a thing or two, let's continue. We're still pushing. We have over 60 videos so far on my YouTube channel. I feel that's a really big milestone so far, and let's keep on pushing. Yeah, keep on pushing. Just draw this right here like this, draw it like that, and then let's say drag it slightly to see. Yeah, it works. Try to remove these flyaways, hairs, or these hairs on the skin. just make the photo look as amazing as possible. Awesome. Yeah, of course, you see how much I've done on that photo so far. Anything else can be flattened during frequent separation, but always make sure you shoot nice photos. When you shoot a nice photo, it's very easier to just edit it and make it stand out. Nice. So far so good. We're doing good. Let's continue. There's different ways of removing blemishes. You can use the clone stamp tool, the spot healing brush tool, spot. There are many. You can't cram all that, but there are many. So yeah, you can see how we're doing. Just drawing and dragging on a clean area. To deselect, just Ctrl D on your keyboard. But for me, but when you're shooting, just balance the light so that the background will get so much light. Make sure the light concentrates on the model so that you can get a well-lit image and a balanced image. That way, also, I prefer using seamless backgrounds. That's way I don't have to do so much retouch on the background. Yep, and yeah. Hope you're getting a few 2-3 tips from this photo. So far, so good. Yep. You can see how much we have done on these photos. The next thing I'll do, guys, you can see this image is our 8-bit image, so we'll just go with our traditional way of frequency separation. So let me say Control J twice. Let's call this blemishes. Call this low layer. Call this eye texture. Okay, so I'll disable on the eye texture, then select on the low layer, then go to filter, then blur, then Gaussian blur. Zoom in your image and identify a place in your model skin where you feel the texture is too high, and then just drag this until you see the textures disappear. And also put your eyes on the image. Don't put your eyes on this dialog box. Just as you drag, put your eyes on this image. Make sure you can see the textures disappear, but you can still remain with the eyes. You can see the eyes. Let's say 6 is 6.4. 6.4 is good. 6. Let's say 6. 6 is okay. Yeah. Let's see what other area. Yeah, you can see it really looks nice. Say okay. Then come here to high texture. Go to image, apply image. And guys, remember I said we're doing our traditional way method because these are 8-bit image. So what we do, let's select on the low layer, of course. Make sure the blending mode is subtract, and make sure scale is 2 and offset of 128. Then say okay. Change the blending mode here to linear light, and then that's perfect. And then create a black and white layer on top of this so that you can identify the highlights and the shadows so that you won't mix them the wrong way. Okay, perfect. Pick your mixer brush tool. Now here you can see the values I set here. I use different values depending on the type of photo. Is it a full photo? Is it a close-up? Sometimes I use this, and sometimes I use here is at 70 or 75. Here let's say at 90, and let's say here at 100. That's my most used settings of the mixer brush. And then what I'll do, of course, I prefer rotating so that I can get the image just how the skin is flowing. And sometimes, yeah, to just make sure I'm good to go. To rotate, just press R in your keyboard and just rotate. Perfect. Pick your mixer brush tool and let's dive in. Sometimes you can disable the black and white and disable the texture layer and just start brushing. Do not overdo. Don't put so much pressure if you're using a Wacom tablet. Very slight pressure. See? And you can continue enabling the texture layer to see how much work you're doing. I prefer remaining the textures. Any blemish can be removed after we have done with the frequency separation. Let's rotate this to this level. And remember, the reason I'm saying you should not add so much pressure, because you can see I've zoomed in my image. The more smooth it looks when zoomed in, the more plastic it looks when it is zoomed out. And you can see I'm following the face structure, how the face looks, the flow of the skin. You get me? Yep. This model did her own makeup and I feel she really did a good job here. Hope you're following along. I'm not adding any pressure. I'll just do some finishing later. So stay tuned in on this tutorial. Yeah, stay tuned in on this tutorial. I feel she didn't highlight herself nose so well, but no problem. Still the photo comes looking nice. Yep. Let's continue. Guys, the thing is, just shoot. Some people prefer moody images. Me, I prefer just lit images. Some people prefer dramatic. I just prefer lit images as long as the background doesn't have much light than the image. If you want to straighten your image again, just press crop and the image will be straight. If you zoom out, you can see how much work we have done. If I could put all this in a group, you can see how much work we have done on that image. So do not add so much pressure on your image, or do not overbrush. Just anything else we can correct after we are done with the frequency separation. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. Slightly, just passing through. Anything else after we are done with the frequency separation? Guys, I try to make the screen as big as possible because I've been getting complaints. Oh, your screen looks small, we can't see the filters well. Yep, here you go. I made the screen look as big as possible so that you can learn adding all too, and never make your images look plastic. Always leave the texture. The texture makes the image beautiful. When you leave some texture on the image, it makes the photo just the skin look very rich. Yeah, like you get me. Yeah, get me. You get me. You can see how I'm brushing. I'm not making any the image look plastic. I'm just trying to brush it to make it look very natural and still look beautiful. Just make it straight again and then zoom out, and let me show you how much we have done on this image so far. If I could just put all this in a group, you can see before, after, before, after. We're doing good. I will select on the eye texture and then pick my clone stamp tool and then zoom in my image. Then, sorry. There, pick that. Perfect. Just the remaining blemishes. Nice one. Perfect. There you go. Nice one. This one. Perfect. Guys, you can see how much texture we're leaving on the model skin, because we just don't want to make it look so plastic and stuff. Just want to make it look as natural as possible, as long as there are no many blemishes, visible blemishes on the model's face, and that's what we call retouch. I feel the nose, she didn't highlight it so well, but the photo looks nice. The photo looks nice. Yep. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Nice. Okay, perfect. Anyway, I think I will leave it at that, and then come here, pick my, select on the lower, then just pick my mixer brush tool. Now let's go again on this hair. So you can see on the hair still we have highlights, shadows, highlights again. So understand how the flow of the hair looks. Don't drag highlights and the shadows to one side, to just, there you go. Perfect, like that. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. Nice. So far so good. So far so good. Awesome. Nice. Like that, we have a nice photo. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I'll do, I'll come here to this Beauty Retouch Pro, and what I'll do, you can see that already looks nice, but we haven't done dodge and burn. But to do dodge and burn, I have to balance the skin tone with the face and the other parts of the body. And what I'll do, I'll select on the magical skin tone. After the magical skin tone, I'll select on this group right here, press Ctrl, Alt, Shift and T to create a full layer, a new layer of frequency separation. Then come here, select, then subject. Awesome. So what I'll do, I'll create a layer mask like that, and then press Alt in my keyboard and drag it up here so that I can balance the skin tone of this model. But you can see the skin tone as the hair, the dress, the outfit. So what I'll do, I'll just pick my brush tool right here and make sure the foreground color is black, and then just select on this skin tone and just brush like this. We just remove it on the areas where we really don't want, because I've made the skin tone neutral so that when now color grading I can make it pop. That's the how you balance skin tone, the Beauty Retouch Pro. Yeah, I mean, many people have been asking, oh, how do you balance skin tone? That's how we balance our skin tone. This for me, how I balance skin tone. Others do with Capture One. I don't have Capture One yet, so yep, you can see removing on the other parts. I don't want it to be on the dress, on the background. I just want it to be on the model, so that now when the skin tone is balanced, retouching can be I mean, color grading and dodge and burn can be easier. Yep. Here you go. Perfect, like that. Awesome. Nice one. Like that. Awesome. You can see out we have really done. We have removed the skin tone on the other parts. You can see we have removed the skin tone on some parts of the model skin, on the models like the outfit, because we just wanted it on the skin. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay, now with this balanced skin tone, I'll do dodge and burn and now do color grading. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to curves. Sorry, I'll go to curves like this, and then push. Sorry. Go to curves, then push this up like that, then invert. Then let's call this dodge. Then curves, push this down. Let's call this burn. Perfect. Then invert. Okay, let me zoom in my image. I removed now the skin tone on the eyes because I just noticed I hadn't removed the skin tone on the eyes and some parts of the eyes. There you go. There you go. Perfect. The lips. That. Awesome. Okay. So far with that, we're good. Now create a black and white on top of this. And reduce. And then just pick your brush tool. Foreground color white. Reduce the opacity to 1. The flow to 1. Then select on the dodge. And let's work on the lips. Just select this right here. Some, not too much, just slightly. Hope you guys are really following along. You can see how much we have done on the image so far to just make it look nice, natural, perfect. Mostly how I actually edit my images. So far so good. Nice. Okay, select on the black and white, on the black, on the dodge, on the burn. Just paint here like that, just to see that dimension. Awesome, like that. Perfect. That. This one. Nice. The depth is there on that image. Perfect. Nice. Awesome. Yep. Okay, so far so good. If I could just put all this in a group to show you how much we have done with the dodge and burn, you can see. Awesome. Now we have that dimension in our image. The next thing I'll do, I'll go to selective color, then select black, then drag this inside like this, and drag this like this slightly. Yeah, go to red, drag this like this, and drag this like this slightly, and again go to yellows, drag this like this, drag this like this slightly, and boom, we have a fully edited image. If I could show you before and after, put all this together in a group. Sorry, don't select the background layer, that blemishes. Guys, this is our final edited image. You can even go ahead and remove these creases on the outfit. I'll show you that in a few. But you can see how much we have done. This is how our image looked before we did anything, and how our image looks after we have done slight color grading. And you can go ahead and do a lot on this. Like I'll just go ahead and throw in my favorite color alert, and just boom, there you go. I just threw my favorite color alert there, and there you go with your very nicely edited image. The last thing I'll do, just come here to my actions here and select on the eye and teeth whitening, then just select on the photo filter, pick your brush tool, then just brush right here. Sorry. Okay, set this at 0 degrees, then just brush like this. Just make it look as nice as possible. Reduce it on the sides of the image. What we just want is a beautiful image, not just over sharp, over retouched image. You just wanted a beautiful image, and this is what we have, a beautiful image. Yeah, like that. If I could also put all that in a group, you can see before, after, and that's how you retouch, color grade, and do a lot on an image. Now let me do some finishing up here. So go to liquify, and then let's press just slightly like that, then balance this right here, moving these small creases right here like that slightly. Don't overdo it because everyone will notice. Just slightly to just balance the picture. There you go, perfectly. Awesome. The next thing I'll do, of course, come here to actions, and then select this 8-bit frequency separation, and then like that, just brush the outfit slightly, just slightly, to make sure the creases are not too many. Yeah, nice one. To make sure the creases are not even too many on the outfit, and boom, there you go, you have a fully edited image. The one last thing, sorry guys, I can do so much on this image, but one last thing, I'll come here to this eye frequency and just duplicate it. When you duplicate it, you can see your image becomes very sharp. Create a layer mask there, and then invert, pick your brush tool, reduce the flow, just reduce the size of the brush, and then just paint on the eyes like this. like that, and then reduce to something like 5, then paint on the whole image. Boom, there you go, fully edited image from where we started from. Put all this again. I'll just merge all this together. Then let me show you the before. And there you go. Oh, waiting. Now this is how image looks. If you can see, the tones are very close to the one we have right now. If I could show after, you can see I've just balanced the retouch. Make sure always don't overdo your image. Make sure you edit as close as possible to the original image. That's all for today's tutorial, guys. I'm sure you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that can be shared and recommended to as many photographers as possible. Also share to your friends, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, so that anyone can learn how to make photos look nice and popping. And yeah, one final tip, guys, always make sure your images pop with contrast. See you guys in the next video. Shot. Now, also, sorry, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at _Mutemwa_. See you in the next video. Bye, peace out.